Hello again, everyone. The other day I was making some cards using this little die from Gummiapan. It's such a cute little tree. And one comment was, couldn't I use it for Santa's beard? Well, I guess I could, but it looks a bit skinny, doesn't it, really? So I knew that I had a Santa hat die from Gummiapan, which I haven't actually used. So I thought, I'll get it out. So this was Santa's hat here. There's his top knot, there's his bit of fur, and here is the bobble. So I thought, if I was to use this beard, it would, you know, I know it wouldn't be green, but it looks a bit skinny. So I thought, what have I got that would make a beard that's not going to be so skinny? So I looked through the Gummiapan and I came across this foliage die, and I thought, crikey, that looks a bit like a beard. So looked at that and I thought, well, that's a bit skinny too, but if I cut several and spread them across, it might give him a beard. Then I thought, well, he could do with a nose, really. And I tried a nose from another little Gummiapan Santa, and it was much too small. So I thought, why not use a duck? So I used a duck. Let me show you what I've done. Here it is, my Santa, with his hat on, with a duck for a nose, and a ho-ho-ho. I don't know where the ho-ho-ho came from, I have to say. I really have no idea of the make of that one. I just forget these things. I'm sorry about that. So, but you can use your own imaginations anyway, can't you? So I'll just show you what I did, basically. It's quite simple. I did have some fun, though, just playing around, as you can imagine. So here are the bits. I've cut them all out to save time. I've got a ho-ho-ho. I haven't actually cut out the lower level for that. I want it to be just a bit thicker. This is 2 layers. So I've got a bit of double-sided tape on the back. And I'll just do it now, just to cut this backing ho-ho-ho. And then we'll go ahead and just assemble him. Honestly, my mind works in a really strange way, you must admit, really. Have a foliage spray for a beard. So let's have this out of here. There we go. I'll stick those together later and sort those bits out. So that's for that, and that's for this. Let's do the beard first. So I have got 5. And I'm going to put them kind of a little bit on an offset angle, so we've got it's all filled up. This was on a bit of double-sided on the back of this card, so that's why they're sticking together without me having to do anything. So let's have one that side, one that can be the middle one at the front. Whoops-a-daisy. There. Then let's just put a bit of adhesive on the back of this, and we'll put a bit more there, and a bit more here. Now he's going to be a bit bushy now, so I think he's going to have to take a trip to the barber's and have a little trim. Let's see where we are as far as the hat is concerned. He looks a bit scraggy, doesn't he? So we'll just take him to the barber's and give him a little trim. Here we go. Smarten him up a bit. He looks like a homeless guy otherwise. There we go. Doesn't he look a smart cookie? Look at that. Is that about right? Let's have a look. That's pretty good, isn't it? It's chubbier than that one. Might be even better. Right, let's just move this out of the way and pick up all the rubbish. There we go. Now, here's his nose. You may see I've got this clear mixing mat on my work surface today. I had been using some of this stuff. This is a Tonic Studio craft mat. It was a bigger one that I cut in half, but it was getting very stained. Can you see? And I was a bit embarrassed, really. It was a bit grubby, so I thought perhaps I need a new one, but I thought, well, I don't like paying that for new. So what I did, the other half, I put in the sink with some just household bleach, and look at that, absolutely clean. So I think that was a good notion. So I'll keep this one here for today, but I'll pop this one in the sink with some bleach soon too, so there we get it nice and clean. Right, now here's this little duck. I'm not sure, he might have been a freebie from Gummiapan. You know, anytime you order from Sweden, you get a little freebie. So I'm just going to colour him sort of flesh colour. I'm not bothered about the top of him. I just want the round bit at the bottom for his nose. So I better colour this one as well, I think, really. This is his hat, because I've got to sort of work them out together. I can't just stick it on. I've got to get them all kind of going together. So here we go. Let's put this all over for a minute. I've nearly always use the dark one first on with Copics, but I'll just try the light one, then the dark one, and then go back to the light one for a bit of blending. So I've just got a base colour on there now. Now I'm going to do a little bit of shading. Okay, now I go back with this one. Blend it all in. I think this one needs a bit of a refill. This colour, I do have a big refill to top it up when it needs it, so I think it might well need it soon. I just put a little bit of shading down this side here, just to give the hat an impression of you know, movement, a bit of a dent. There we go. I think that'll do. Now, if you get alcohol ink on your mat like this, if I try and wipe that off with that, because I did it straight away, it's kind of coming off. But if you've got some residual stuff that is not behaving and not coming off, just a tiny drop of isopropyl alcohol or surgical spirit will get it off. Let's just give it another little wipe. Often it's better with a dry cloth rather than a wet one, but look, straight off, no probs. Okie dokie. Now I've got some red on my fingers. I better be careful with that, otherwise I will be messing up the white bits. Okay. Get this back in. There we go. That shouldn't transfer now, hopefully. Right, now I need to make these just a little bit more rounded, so as ever, using my embossing tools. There's his beard rounded. Now that got a dirty mark off there. Oh my lord, look at that. I wonder what that is. Let me see if I can get it off with a bit of baby wipe. Actually, you probably need to go and wipe my mat. Didn't even think about that. Oh, that's got it. Crikey, I wouldn't have thought that. Oh, it is a bit grubby, isn't it? Need to get that under the tap too. That side's dirty. I'll take that and do that as a little job when I finish this video. Right. Have I got another one? If you haven't got a foam mat like that, you can use, look, I've got a mouse mat. A bit ancient, but they work. So let's just give this one has got not as much resistance as the proper mat. There's his nose. Here is the fur for his hat. There we go. And the bobble. Wonderful. Okay. Pop that away. Now then, let's get this lot assembled. I think I'll put that onto there. So, shall I use that or shall I use a bit of this? I might put some of this on. There are so many different ways of adding adhesive to different things, and you know, you please yourself what you do, really. Do what you think feels right. That's okay. Lovely. Now the bobble, where's the bobble gone? There it is. I'm going to put on with a little tiny piece of foam tape because I want that to remain proud. So we'll put this, doesn't show fortunately, it's a bit of luck. Put that onto, don't know which way up it goes really, I don't know, there's a right and wrong way really. Put that onto there. I'm going to be putting some foam tape down the centre of this so that it keeps its shape. Even if I wasn't doing a beard, I would be doing the same as this with this bit. Well, at that point, my husband, who's just come back from the club where he's been swimming, called in at the shop to get some stuff, decided he would ring me up to ask me to open the front door for him because the cleaning lady's downstairs and he didn't know if she would be in the way. Oh my lord. So there you go. I'm sorry about that. Slight hiatus. I put the shopping away and I'm back to finish. So I think I just about got up to where I was going to assemble this little bit of the proceedings. Bless him. He loves shopping. He loves grocery shopping. I can't bear it. I don't know the price of anything. I don't know if stuff's good value. I wouldn't know if he'd got a bargain. No idea. And happy for it to remain, so it must be said. So now I've got to kind of sort out how much of this nose is going to show and whereabouts it's going to fit. I think probably about like that. Right, there's my nose. Now, if I put some foam tape on the back of here, I can join them together on my card panel. We're nearly there, actually. I was almost there when he called me up. I didn't realise what would happen, actually, if somebody rings up while you're recording, because I use my phone as a camera. So, all technologically whizzy. I'm having a struggle at the minute because in a few days there's going to be a Craft Stash and Friends YouTube hop to which I have been invited to participate, or in which I have been invited to participate. And I have done my video, but there are certain things editing-wise that I'm having trouble with, but I will get there, no doubt. There he is. Right. So actually with this one, I decided to put the panel onto foam tape as well. Now that is going to be too fat to go through the post in this country. I have one of these guides, and this is the letter slot here, the regular letter slot. And if your card in its envelope will go through that hole, just drop through, then it's the normal rate. If it won't fit through that one, you have to pay the rate for a large letter. So that is going to be one that's going to have to be hand delivered, I think, because that, with all the layers, is going to probably be too fat to go through on the normal price. Right, so for this one, what I was getting round to saying with all that carry on is that I'm not going to put the second layer of foam tape behind that. I'll just let it subtly be a frame, so you can see a frame, but it's just going to be flat to the card base. So there he is, and the foam tape will stick in there. So all I've got to do is the ho, 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 and we're kind of done. It was quick, wasn't it, really, apart from all the asides. Right. But I do think it's fun to look at your dies and make them do something a little bit different. Adapt them. I know years ago there was I think it was a Spellbinders die, and I looked at it and I thought, well, I can make that into an envelope. I think I did a video on that in the year dot as well. Right, here is my ho ho ho. This has got double-sided tape on the back, so I can just peel this off and stick it on. There we go. Ho ho ho. I'll just put the bit of, should have probably done this before I did all that really, but never mind. There we go. So the YouTube hop, the Craft Stash YouTube hop, is going to be on the 30th. So watch out for that. It should be fun. Great fun. So another day, another card. It's a bit of fun, but you wouldn't know that was a duck, would you really? Ho, ho, ho. Have a lovely day, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for the thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it all. Have a lovely day.